Hey guys, it's me, Natalia. I'm going to be your alternate for Friday this week. Hey guys. So anyway, this week's challenge was to talk about women from the 40s through the 60s who were inspirational to us. So I'm here to talk about Gloria Steinem today. Well, Gloria Steinem was a political and feminist activist. She disliked the Vietnam War. She was a very strong supporter of feminism. She didn't like the idea of men were not, like, that men were above women and women were just at the house taking care of the kids and that. So anyway, Gloria was born on March 1934. She actually started as a journalist rather than an activist. In the mid-60s, she began her activism. She wrote her first article in 1963. It was about how hard it could be for a woman to pick between marriage and a career, and how she found that. And I was researching her, and she said a quote where she said, "I've yet to find a college where men are as concerned about marriage and a career like women are." So that makes, so it was a big deal back then. And in her article, she said it wasn't that hard, rather be with a man your whole life or do something with your life. And I thought that was very nice of her. In 1968, she began working for the New York Magazine, and she wrote an article about how it was like to be like a Playboy bunny, because she experienced a day like that, and she didn't like the fact that women were being an object rather than a person. And I thought that was a really good article, how women feel very disgusted and embarrassed by the fact that men are just looking at them like that. So that was a good article. And this was more in the 70s, but it's very important still, because she founded Mrs. Magazine. Now, Mrs. Magazine was it actually was the first feminine magazine ever published in America. It was a series of magazines which were mostly about feminism, things like that, and she co-founded it. So that was pretty big for them, because back then it was like women were less and men were on top. It was like a caste system, And yeah, so I thought that was very cool. And a quote she has, which I think is very funny, and it's true. It can be true sometimes. Her quote is saying, "A woman without a man is like a fish without a bicycle." I thought that was I read it and I thought, wow, that's really funny, but it also means something. It could mean that a woman that doesn't have a man isn't that bad. It could actually, it's not a bad thing to not have a man. Well, sometimes, but it's not a bad thing. Like a fish with a bicycle. It's not really necessary. We don't really need it. I mean, a fish, why would it want to ride a bicycle? But yeah, so Gloria Steinem, she inspires me a lot, because she just was a very brave woman, and I praise her for everything she's done, because she just felt very strong about feminism and the Vietnam War, and she fought for what she felt. She fought for what she believed in, and I think that's very brave of her, and I would love to fight for what I believe in. And yeah, so I think she's a very brave woman, inspirational, and it's amazing what she's done with her life. And yeah, that's why she inspires me a lot. So anyway, yeah, that's Gloria Steinem. I love her. She's amazing. It's funny, because I was watching a movie, and the only reason I kind of knew about her was because I was watching this movie called The Sandlot 2. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but yeah, it's very funny because it's set in the 70s, sort of 60s, late 60s, early 70s, and it's kind of like the girl is trying to play sport, but the guys won't let her, and it's funny, and she mentions Gloria Steinem, and I was like, who's this lady? So I went online and I researched her, and I thought she was amazing. I read a lot about her, and she's amazing. But one thing I don't really like about her is she kind of supported abortion, and I don't really support it. Not to say that people can do what they want. It's a free country, let them live. But honestly, I don't support it. But that's just me. If you guys, hey, if you guys want to support it, that's just me. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. Back to Gloria. So yeah, she inspires me a lot. So that's my moment for this week. Like I said in my last video, I will try to make my videos longer and better, but this is kind of like a one-time thing. This is kind of like, not a one-time thing, it was kind of rushed a little because I was doing something and I just came home and I realized I had to do the video, so yeah. I will make my videos better and there will be better lighting because I doubt you can see anything, and if I sound weird, I'm sorry there's no music or anything, but I kind of realized I had to do the video, so yeah. So hopefully see you later. Bye guys.